Well, good morning. Day 28. Our blue skies have returned. That's good. I am at the Humbug Mountain trailhead, actually waiting to pick up a bus so I can skirt the next 11 narrow miles, one of the gaps in the trail. And I'm not going to walk on the road because there's lots of traffic out today. And I'll go down to the Ophir wayside rest area and start there and go on the beach, and we're heading to Nesika and then down to Otter Rock. I'll get that right in a minute. Down to Bailey Beach, down to Vedderburn, and then over to Gold Beach. So that shouldn't take all day, but it's a beautiful day, and we'll get going down here to Ophir Wayside. Off to the north now, we see Humbug Mountain with its notch in the top. And to the left over there, Port Orford Heads. We had lunch yesterday in Port Orford. And we kind of skipped through Sisters Rocks, those three biggest rocks over there in Arizona Beach. And pretty high water coming down the hill here, but we are going to head toward Nesika. I think that's about where that point comes out, way down there, and go to a little area around there and find an RV park with a little store and get a cup of coffee, I think. Well, the ocean looks like it is back to normal, calmed down considerably. Still have a lot of seaweed on the beach from the last couple of days, but a beautiful day in Southern Oregon. This little gap, kind of going up by that house there, is our way off the beach, apparently. And then we'll get over to the community of Nesika, or Nesika Beach. Well, this place has everything you need to camp here. I don't know about that water source, but the trail off the beach, I think, is over here. Yeah, this seems to be the shortest way, straight up. Well, we're now on Nesika Road. Highway 101 is over there. So we're going to come up here, and it's supposed to be a connector trail over to the Geisel Monument or something, so we'll keep an eye out for that. Well, welcome to Nesika Beach. It still seems to be asleep on this Friday morning, but see if we can find a store up here. Cute little town. Just there's no people, no cars driving anywhere. Been on the road for 10 minutes and nothing's passed me. Anyway, nice places. All right, this is where everybody's heading. Been passed by 6 cars. Post office and the Nesika Beach store doesn't even have a sign. I guess that's because everybody knows where it is. Let's see what we got here. Well, Nesika Beach store had everything a hiker needed. Specifically, it had 4 cheese, mashed potatoes, and hot mama beef stick put in it, along with the usual protein bars and crackers and things. But only store I've been to in 50 miles that's had that stuff. The others have been out. So kudos to you guys down here for keeping it in stock. All right, we're going to head out and go to visit the Geisel Monument. No, this is not for Dr. Seuss. This is for a family that had a bad day down here in the 1800s. We'll go find out. All right, we've turned left. Highway's up there. Trail markers here should take us over to the monument. John Geisel and his 3 sons were sadly killed February 22nd, 1856 in the Rogue Indian Wars. And much later in 1899, his wife was buried with them in this family plot. All right, from the Geisel Monument to 101 South to Old Coast Road, turning right, and this should dump us out on 101 again in about 2 miles. Well, I just called Curry Public Transit to try and get a bus tomorrow from Pistol River to Brookings, but even though their website says they're open Saturday, they're not open on Saturday. So, we got a little time to think and walk, figure out what we're going to do tomorrow to get from Pistol River or past there into Harris Beach. Any ideas? All right, we're at the end of the Old Coast Highway, Old Coast Road. Now, pretty quiet road. And we're gonna go down here to Otter Point Recreation Site. And then we ought to be able to see the jetty at the Rogue River once we get on Bailey Beach. Take a little while to get down there, but anyway, beautiful day still. Can't complain, about 65 degrees, barely any wind. We're just gonna keep going. All right, we're come rolling into Otter Point State Recreation Site. And supposedly in here there's a trail that leads down to the beach, about a mile long, so I'm gonna check that out. All right, this must be the trail to the beach. Don't see any markers, but it's the only thing that could be. Yay. It seems a little odd, but let's go this way and see where it goes. This is an interesting little trail down to the beach through the spruce with a courtesy bench. Nice. See how far this really goes. I'm guessing that that's Bailey Beach. Can't quite see the jetty yet, but it's around that corner there. Beautiful day though. Nice view here. Ocean's still pretty calm. Well, during the hour coast road, I think I figured out tomorrow's issue. You know, we've been out without transportation a couple of times and survived this trip. And so one more day without transportation is not going to break her back. So I was going to change route and do all kinds of different things today, but I think we're just going to stay the course. Go down to the RV park, get up early, get out. Get a little farther than Pistol River tomorrow, find a place to camp somewhere, stealth camp, and get up the next day and walk into Harris Beach like we own it. And a bit of a walk, but I don't really want to go through Boardman at night. I want to go see that, so we can get up to Boardman Scenic Corridor where there absolutely is no camping. We'll get there, but we've got to get up and over Cape Sebastian in the morning and down to Myers Creek and that whole pretty beach and Pistol River and go up and over, I guess it's Cape Falcon or whatever it is down that way. The bridges and all the good things may have to wait till the next day, and then we can see it during the daylight. And then that might take a little mileage off of Sunday, because Sunday was supposed to be 23 miles, and this might wind up only being about 18 then. So it'll work out. If something better comes along, we'll... This Otter Point trail going down just got steep and narrow, but at least it's dry today. And at this grade. We all should be on the beach here pretty quick. Even a little steep and narrow as trails to the beach goes, this is probably one of the best I've been on the entire coast. Who would have thunk it? Getting down to Bailey Beach. A little breezier now, but still on the right track here. Next stop, Rogue River. This is Otter Point. And we've got to go around one more point here before we can see Rogue River and finally Cape Sebastian around that corner down there. Cape Sebastian, tomorrow's goal, is now in view. That point down there on the far right, not the little rock in the ocean, but the bigger point. It's about a 4-mile trail to the top, and we keep going. So around this corner we ought to see the jetty. Well, looking north, that furthest hump down there, that is Humbug Mountain. I've always wondered what this point way down here was. You can see, and now I know that's Cape Sebastian. You can see the getting off point on the beach down there where the jetty comes out. We're going to go off where the beach meets the jetty and get on the Vedderburn Loop, which is going to come out at the Rogue River Bridge. Well, we're running out of beach again, but this beach hangs a left up here and kind of parallels the river for a while, and then we'll get off. It's high tide right now, and it's a pretty big pile of rocks there over the Rogue River. Well, we're not going to walk on the jetty. We're going to take this road up to where the jetty ends. Probably a Coast Guard building up here somewhere. It's safer driving than walking out there. So that's pretty essential. Alright, well, welcome to Gold Beach. We have the Rogue River Bridge, also known as the Patterson Memorial Bridge, named after Governor Patterson. Keep getting a little bit closer to this bridge up here, designed by Mr. McCullough. Connie McCullough was from South Dakota. He was born in 1887 and died in 1946 in Salem, Oregon. About the time he was designed, or designs got approved to be built in this state, Governor Patterson was the governor, hence this bridge was named after him posthumously. McCullough designed over 600 bridges, or helped with their construction in his life. Got many major bridges that we've been over this trip. Got a lot of engineering awards and accolades to his name. He was not an educated engineer at first. He was a lawyer, passed the bar, went on into engineering, and was given a honorary doctorate degree by Oregon State. Worked for Oregon State many years, and for the state bridge builders. I don't know if that's the Department of Transportation or what, but from 1937 until his death, he died of a stroke, age 62 or somewhere around there. Anyway, only one bridge bears his name. The North Bend Bridge was renamed in 1956, I think, the McCullough Bridge in his honor. So we'll go over this bridge. It's got nice little lights at night, which we won't see, but it's been repainted gray. Used to just be all stone. Beautiful bridge though. One thing Old Beach is known for is its mailboat rides. It's jet boats up to Agnes, up the river a ways. It's a fun day. Come down here. In the spring, when the water's high, you see a lot of critters on the river, and bears and eagles and such. We're going by Jot's Resort, which is a big place. People stay here. Most of the mailboats are on the other side of the river though. These are some early pictures I found of the building of the Rogue River Bridge, or Patterson Bridge, in various stages. This shows the major bridges in Oregon that McCullough built and their relative lengths to each other. Pretty interesting poster if you can blow this up enough to see it all. Art Deco design. Arches still got a little wire through to keep people from falling through. And now we can see the mouth of the Rogue River. Quite spectacular today. Jerry's boat rides down there, and Highway 101 continues south. Well, we're going to go left up here at Motel 6 and find where we're going to go tonight. This guard on the right is about belly button height, so I feel kind of safe up here. Fairly sturdy bridge. I don't feel it bounce or wobble when these big trucks go over. Just kind of reassuring. Old Beach features a spring, or usually in May, salmon run. This river is just full of all kinds of fishermen hoping to get their one fish for bragging rights for the year or more. But other than these big boats, don't see too many people out today. In the middle of the river, kind of see everything here. Very pretty. We're not as high up as the McCullough Bridge in North Bend, but we're pretty high up. All right, so we're about done with this. And welcome to Gold Beach. Yay. One more big city after this, Brookings, and then we'll be done. All right, we are here. We'll get unpacked and tent up and cleaned up and go eat dinner. I think I figured out where we're going to stay tomorrow night. A place called Secret Beach.